Hi, it's Ashleigh from Sweet Dreams Bake Shop, and welcome back to my channel where I make a lot of cake and cookie decorating tutorials, as well as give a lot of baking business tips. So I've finally reached that time of the year where there's only a couple teaching days left, and I'm ready to start packaging things up for some coworkers. So I'm going to be showing you the way that I package cakes. Now, I tend to package these a little bit differently if I were doing this for business than I would if I was doing this for friends or family. So what I'm showing you today is how I generally package when I'm giving cakes away just to friends and family, but a lot of these tips pretty much work the same way. Now, if you buy your boxes in bulk, but you don't have that much space, you might stick to one or two sizes of boxes. If that happens, then obviously you're not going to have a box that's suitable for every single cake board size. So these cake boxes are slightly bigger than the cake boards that I have. So I put down a piece of tape just to ensure that they stay in place and don't shift around during movement. Now, two of those cake boxes were super easy to package because it just closes nicely and nothing was too tall. This little two-tiered here, I'm actually wrapping with cellophane. This is one of those things that I would probably do for somebody I'm giving this to so it looks extra nice. If I was doing this from a business sense, I'd probably do it in a different way, but that is a great way to ensure that everything is protected from the weather and so that it stays nice and fresh even with that box propped open. I made this little cake jar and I will be showing you how I did that in a different video, and I'm just taking a little bit of ribbon here and attaching that. I got that jar from the dollar store, and actually most of the things that I'm using today I got from the dollar store. Whenever I'm doing packaging of any sort, I generally like to mix a little bit of inexpensive things with things that are a little bit more pricey. For example, that jar that I used earlier with that cloth ribbon, the jar itself was actually fairly inexpensive and the ribbon was actually a little bit more expensive. So I really like doing things like that just to make sure that things are cost effective overall, but you still get that little feeling of luxury. With these two cake boxes here, I'm just keeping things really simple, adding on those gift tags and some simple curling ribbon. You might recognize those cookies from a different day of Vlogmas. Those are my cake box mix cookies and they are ready to be packaged. Now I did freeze these. You don't have to let cookies like this thaw out. They're not as temperamental as things like macarons or even cake pops. Really easy to just package them right away. So any frozen cookies like that, I tend to just package right away, putting them into these cellophane bags. Throughout the holiday season, I will often have little grab bags like this available, and later on this weekend, I'm going to be showing you guys a more luxurious cookie box with lots of different options inside. So in terms of transporting these things, it's going to be fairly easy, especially because we've got that two-tiered cake completely covered up and everything else is also protected. These are just going to go flat in my trunk and there's not going to be too much movement. Sometimes I put a non-stick mat underneath just to make sure that things don't shift around. Now let's get into the subscriber submission of the day. I gotta say, this is one of my favorite entries that I've ever seen, and this Instagram has so many fun photos like this, so do go and check them out. And if you want to be the next subscriber submission of the video, then please follow me at SD Bake Shop on Instagram, where you can either tag me in a photo or send me a photo. All and any dessert levels are welcome. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can be part of the Sweetie fam. Right now, I'm uploading weekly, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Also, be sure to comment, request, or ask a question. I love hearing from you guys. Bye!